Well, it seems like she's okay. She hasn't got any tape on the finger.
So today I am going bouldering. It's just going to be me, myself, and that is fine. I want to start climbing by myself more. I know I do that quite a bit, and I want to bring you guys along because I just feel like vlogging today. I just feel great today. I have an injury in my hip, my back of my hip right now. I think it happened when I had a big fall on like a pretty like stiff ice when I snowboarded at the beginning of the year. I went to like a massage therapy and now the pain comes back, and I think it's because of like the pain actually starts surfacing, which is, I think it's good, it's necessary. So I'm trying not to push myself too hard from bouldering, or just climbing in general, doing sports. Olympics Paris 2024 is also happening. The one sport that I was most looking forward to watching was sport climbing. Other sports, obviously, it's just make me so happy that like to watch that, and especially my parents are now watching and knowing more about climbing, so they're watching sports particularly because of me, and in being able to introduce the sport to them is just so incredible. I totally forgot that there was a competition at this gym, so all the climbs are like comp climbs, which is not my style at all, but I think some of them I'll be able to do, and a lot of the ones are actually so many grades above mine, but maybe I'll try some. I don't know, we'll see how we feel. But my hip is doing really good today. Like, it's not in pain, surprisingly, yet. Usually happens after I fall off the wall. So, and the walls at this gym is quite high, so we'll see how I feel personally. So good so far. Finding something that you love after, you know, being so passionate into the academic side of your life after graduation, you feel quite a loss, and I think that's why I kind of stopped doing YouTube for a little bit, and I wanted to kind of find some passions within me, like what do I like as an individual on top of like academic, and on top of like finding a job, like a stable job, right? And it's like very competitive right now. Obviously it's very stressful, so finding like things to ease your stress is great, and I was very lucky, to be honest, to find climbing as one of the outlets for me. One of the things I love about climbing as well, or just going to the gym, is forcing me to get out of the house. I've been struggling to do that because I work freelance, just stuck in the house, you're stuck in front of a computer for a long amount of time, and it's been pretty hot this summer, so I don't want to leave. But forcing myself to go to the gym, to climb, to do a sport that makes me feel good is really important, and I think that helps me to wanting to go out of the house and do other activities. So that's really fun, and that's great, and there are a lot of people looking at me like I'm weird, so I gotta go. Pretty much it is a sport that got introduced to me through my boyfriend. Me starting the sport from a person who hadn't done his sports competitively or seriously since like, I don't know, I think I stopped doing sports since I was like 13, and being introduced into it again when you're 21, it's like such a big gap. So it's really fun to like see how and look back at the progress I've made throughout 2 and a bit years, and I know that there are people in 2 years that can achieve like way more than I do, like go higher grades and like more better techniques, but for me it's more of just like being comfortable with myself and just having a time to focus on myself, and I feel like that's what working out is all about. And I think I talk a lot before about in like my climbing videos when I filmed reunited with one of my friends in Thailand, just going top roping. I think that was like, it was just really cool to just, the community of climbing is just so amazing. And I tried my outdoor bouldering for the first time. Freaking scary and squamished. I still don't know if I'm strong enough for that. I don't think I'm gonna get really far with this one. I think it's a 3 hex. It looks kind of easy, but being on the board or on the wall is different. So let's see how I feel. Filming actually make me climb more, so that's good. I've been just like suppressing my overwhelming feelings of just finding jobs and getting my portfolio done. So I'm trying to, you know, feel a little bit better. I need to also do a little bit more of a better job in terms of like time management. I haven't been doing that great, to be honest. I've just been trying to like process my feelings about getting back into doing video, and I wanted to start having more time and putting more effort into videos. I'm not saying I haven't done it before, but like now that I graduated from university, I feel like I should shift how I do videos now. Like I don't feel like I have like homework. I actually have more time to just like go through everything and just like making perfect and just improving it, you know, like from the basic skills I used to have, and challenge myself a little bit and do something more fun. I started this YouTube as my personal diary of my growth, and yes, it's all about CAT throughout the past 5 years. I don't want people to just watch my videos because I associate it to CAT. Like obviously CAT has a big impact on who I am, but like I want to have more in an identity outside of just being a designer. And obviously it's funny enough because tech and climbing are kind of going together. Like you're kind of a climber if you're in tech. Like that's kind of like a joke that people put around, but I love climbing, and I don't know why I'm going on this rant, to be honest, but I wanted the sport to be a sport that I can do it on my own as well beside my boyfriend, and that's something that I can happily say that that's where I am now. I can go to the gym by myself and feel comfortable, and just have fun with the climb. I might not feel like I'm the strongest without my boyfriend, and look at the problem and it feels so much harder and I feel more heavy than usual, but I think that's not the point, right? The point of it is just enjoy the process.